sovereign, born sovereign, born sovereign. So, as I sit here brokenhearted, now that my mom is dearly departed, I bet the enemy thinks that they can get me right back to where I started. You think that I will just fall back in my old ways and be easily discarded? You are dead ass wrong, you must be a bit retarded. You must have forgotten that I got the sacred heart. I was never even close to giving up right from the very start. All you did was add fuel to the fire, ammunition for writing these new bars. All the hurt that you caused, that gave me all the scars, are my battle trophies proving how much weaker than me you really are. How much weaker than me you really are. Really are, really are. So when I say I am born sovereign, I mean that you're the opposite. You've been up on the gas, but you need to get up off of it. You tried to violate me, but Jehovah has been watching. You've been persecuting God's children violently without stopping. Yeah, so when I say I am born sovereign, I mean that you're the opposite. You've been up on the gas, but you need to get up off of it. You tried to violate me, but Jehovah has been watching. You have been persecuting God's children violently without stopping. So, did you think that God was dead, or that he could not see? Even if I was alone in this, he would still keep his promises to me. You thought you were smart, rounding up the sons of God, trying to single us out. You thought that you could make us doubt that God Most High will show up to help us out. You thought your lies, laws, were more powerful than Jehovah. He even sent me ahead of time to warn you, but you did not listen when I told you. Every time you tried to stop me, only proved that I am a super soldier, completing Jehovah's will while you were bluffing, a hand that needed to be folded. You thought darkness was your ally, but this is where I was molded. I am born sovereign, so everything happened just like I told it. I never bowed to you or your false gods. I still have my soul, I never sold it. Yeah, I never sold it. I never sold it. So, when I say I am born sovereign, I mean you're the opposite. You've been up on the gas, but you need to get up off of it. You tried to violate me, but Jehovah has been watching. You have been persecuting God's children violently without stopping. So when I say I am born sovereign, I mean that you're the opposite. You've been up on the gas, but you need to get up off of it. You tried to violate me, but Jehovah has been watching. You have been persecuting God's children violently without stopping. When I was taught how to reign, it was by the King of Kings. The authority that I was given came straight from the source of energy. I operate on faith. Jehovah is divinely guiding me. His sovereign will and his grace gave me a living testimony. I have been obedient, he is giving me my heart's desire. Jehovah has lifted me higher because of my willing humility. When me and him were walking through the fire, every time I bow to him, he lifts me even higher. You cannot stop me even with all the pain. I will not bow to any spirit that does not have the name above all names. I don't mind telling you again, and that will never change. Why don't you just admit that I am way out of your range? I will not pay a bail, I will not bow to a bail. The similarity is strange. I mean, think about it. People pay him an offering for bail just to walk out of this jail. You can't make a plea agreement deal for your time locked in a cell. Sounds like giving a sacrifice to the false god of Baal. Well, let me tell you like this, Satan, get behind me, because I am not for sale. Yeah, get behind me, I am not for sale. I am not for sale. So, when I say I am born sovereign, I mean that you're the opposite. You've been up on the gas, but you need to get up off of it. So you tried to violate me, but Jehovah has been watching. You've been persecuting God's children violently without stopping. When I say I am born sovereign, I mean that you're the opposite. You've been up on the gas, but you need to get up off of it. You tried to violate me, but Jehovah has been watching. You've been persecuting God's children violently without stopping. Yeah. Why would I trade my soul for something that Jehovah has already given me? I have a spirit of truth in me, not a spirit of stupidity. I am not desperate or lacking anything. I live abundantly. I am not a slave like you, grasping at anything, looking at my neighbor's wife steadily coveting. No, I am born sovereign, and in Christ I'll forever reign that way. You cannot get rid of me or take what's divinely mine away. So you go ahead and get in line. Stay brain dead and sell your time and wait for Jehovah's judgment day. I'll be here just fine, living for the life, the truth, the way.